Martin Luther King Jr. is a big name in American history, known for leading the civil rights movement. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, on January 15, 1929, King grew up in a religious family. His dad was a pastor. This background led him to become a minister himself. King was smart, getting degrees from Morehouse College, Crozer Theological Seminary, and Boston University. But it's his work in civil rights that made him famous. His journey kicked off with the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955 after Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus. This boycott went on for over a year and ended with buses in Montgomery becoming desegregated. King believed in nonviolent protest, inspired by his faith, Gandhi, and Thoreau's ideas about civil disobedience. He co-founded the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, to organize peaceful protests for civil rights. One of his biggest moments was the 1963 March on Washington, where he gave his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. He talked about wanting his kids to grow up in a world where they're judged by who they are, not the color of their skin. That speech became a symbol of hope for many. King faced a lot of opposition, including getting arrested, his house being bombed, and all sorts of threats. But he kept fighting for voting rights, better working conditions, and against poverty and war, including speaking out against the Vietnam War. In 1964, he got the Nobel Peace Prize for his peaceful fight against racism. His work helped pass important laws like the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act, which broke down a lot of racial barriers. Sadly, Martin Luther King Jr. was killed on April 4, 1968 in Memphis, while supporting a workers' strike. His death caused riots because he meant so much to so many people. Later, his birthday was made into a national holiday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, where people are encouraged to serve their communities. King's impact goes beyond the laws he helped create. His message continues to motivate people fighting for justice, equality, and peace, making him a lasting hero for human rights.